Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello. Bobby Moynham. That's a good. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're going to get going in just a second. Please let me know how everything sounds. Is the music too loud? I think it is. I'm going to turn it down just a bit. But let me know if you can hear me. Put a crab emoji in the chat. Bum, 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 bum. Crab emoji in the chat. That's right. I changed my whole vibe. Now we're doing a DJ set. The entire live stream is just going to be one really long DJ set. Put your hands up for crochet. I'm in a goofy mood today, if you can't tell. And that's probably for the best because we're crocheting a bunch of hermit crabs and I'm very excited. Hey, like this video down below if you haven't already. We're going to get going in just a second. I just need to drink more coffee because I'm coffeeless. That's a lot of crabs, Tina. Tina definitely can hear us. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Have we started? All right, let's get hooking. Let's rock and roll. Hello! Hi, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you have had a wonderful week. I hope you've had a wonderful month. I hope you've had a wonderful year. You deserve it. Hi, everybody. Today we are going to be crocheting our brand new pattern that I am very, very excited to share with you. Hermit crabs. Look at these cute little cootie patooties. They're so cute. I love them. And look, they come out of their shell even. So today what we're going to do is we're going to crochet a hermit crab. Because duh. And then we're going to crochet a shell for that hermit crab. And then we're going to crochet another shell for that hermit crab. And then if we have enough time, we're going to crochet another shell for that hermit crab. Or maybe another hermit crab altogether. We're going to go hermit crazy. Crab crazy? Crab crazy. That sounds better. that's the plan for today. Let's crochet a bunch of hermit crabs. Let's crochet some shells for them. I am so excited to share this pattern. It is brand new. You can find it right here at clubcrochet.com/Sandy or at clubcrochet.com/Hermit. Or at clubcrochet.com/livestream. All of the links that I'll be talking about are going to be in the description down below. Now let's talk about everything that you're going to need to crochet this pattern with me if you want to. Or if you want to crochet something different, shout out to the chat. Chat, while I'm going through this, let me know what you're crocheting today. If you're crocheting hermit crabs, that you get extra bonus points. But if you're not, well, that's okay. You still get bonus points. You just don't get extra bonus points. Okay. So if you want to crochet this pattern along with me, what do you need? You're going to need worsted weight yarn, 100% cotton. You can use any kind of yarn you want, but that's my favorite kind of yarn. And today I'm going to be using our Amigurumi Club Crochet Cotton. You know that's the yarn we're using. This is from our new seasonal kit, Sandy Gurumi, which is a kit where we're making a whole bunch of sandy critters like little seagulls and sand castles. This is our sand castle from last week. And of course, hermit crabs. For the colors you're going to need, obviously you're going to need orange for the hermit crab. And then you might want a little bit of white for the eyes. We're going to be voting on that in a little bit. And then you're going to need a third color for the shell. Now, chat, we are currently voting on what you want to see for our first shell color. So first we're going to vote on the color. Then we're going to vote on the type of shell. So in the chat right now, we are voting between yellow, blue, pink, or turquoise for the second yarn that we need for our shell. So go ahead and vote now. Now, outside of the yarn, you're going to need a crochet hook. We're going to be using a size G, 4mm crochet hook. Best kind of hook to use with the yarn we're using, which is our worsted weight yarn. You're going to need a darning needle. I like using a crimped end like this. It helps get in and out of hard to reach stitches. But this pattern is actually a mini gurumi, which means that it is all made with no sewing. You need to sew it closed at the very end, which is what we're going to use this for. And if you guys make me make any customizations to our crab, we might need our needle for that as well. But as far as sewing pieces together, you don't need to sew anything together for this pattern, so that's pretty exciting. And then, of course, you're going to need a scissors for cutting stuff. You also will want some safety eyes. Now, I'm going to probably be using 6mm safety eyes, but I might be using 8mm, but I might be using 10mm. It's going to be up to the chat. So we're going to be voting on what size eyes to make today. But you might want some safety eyes for that. Now, unfortunately, we are out of bottles of eyes, but we do have eyes in the shop. And a whole bunch of other stuff in the shop, including kits and merch. And let's talk now about how you can support this channel if you like what's going on here and would like to support it while y'all are grabbing your yarns. If you like what's going on here, me too. I think it's pretty cool. And if you want it to keep happening, well, you should consider supporting this channel. If you want to support for free, cheap, easy, just like this video down below, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon so you don't miss when we come out with new videos. I do new live streams like this every week. We do new patterns all the time. We have a brand spanking new pattern for this hermit crab. It is actually free. It's on the channel. You can find it at clubcrochet.com/hermit. But yes, that's an easy, free way to support. Now, if you like what's going on here and you want to support monetarily, that would be so cool. You don't have to, but it would be really neat if you could. There's a few ways you could do so. Probably the best way to support monetarily is with the Club Crochet membership. Members get early access to future patterns. They get access to the exclusive library of tutorials. I add new patterns in all the time, like our little seagull burb here, or our seal, or an upcoming pattern that I will share at the end of today's live stream that I've been very excited about. I've crocheted so many of them this weekend, and I will tell you all about that at the end of the live stream. Or maybe if you can convince me during the live stream, we'll see. Other ways to support this channel, you can purchase kits and merch in the store. We have a whole bunch of different kits, including our new Sandy Gurumi kit, which has all the materials to make everything that I've been showing throughout this video. You make a whole lot of sandy critters. And then we have other kits available. We have Under the Sea. We've got holiday hooks. It's the perfect time. Get a holiday hooks kit and crochet all your kinds of Halloween critters. It's a great way to support this channel. And you can learn everything that you need to know at clubcrochet.com. Okay, that's how you can support this channel. The last way, you can support with a tip if you really want to. You do not have to, but if you want to, that would be really cool. To support with a tip, all you need to do is hit that little dollar icon in the corner of the chat if you're watching live and hit super chat. Or go to clubcrochet.com/tip and then you can tip me that way as well. If you tip today, we'll place a little hermit crab with a different shell in the background. I've got a bunch of different hermit crabs here. I'm kind of getting attacked by too many hermit crabs. I need help. But yes. So if you would like to help support that way, that would be really cool. All right, so that's everything to get going. Now let's get hooking. We have already chosen what our other color is, so let's go ahead and end the vote now. You have voted on turquoise. I love that. All right, so let's get some turquoise yarn. Luckily, I had some prepared. I had a feeling y'all were going to choose turquoise. So we got turquoise yarn. Now the next thing we want to vote on is the eyes. The eyes have it. We want to vote on... They're going to pinch me. You betcha, Ree. Right? Is that what we want to vote on? No, what kind of shell? Do we want to vote on what kind? No, we want to vote on what kind of eyes. What kind of eyes for our hermit crab? Now we're gonna need to vote on this early because it does not take long to crochet this. So we want to vote on first we'll just choose we'll choose white or orange. Orange. Okay, so that's your vote. First vote here. Which kind of eyes do you want? Do you want them to be orange, like a classic hermit crab like this, or do you want them to be all white? Go ahead and vote now in the chat. While you're voting for that, let's go ahead and clean our stage up a little bit. Just make a little bit of space. Here, we'll throw this hermit crab down here somewhere so he can be watching. I hear a Jimbo out in the hallway bumming that he's not joining us right now, but you know what, that's gonna be all right. And let's go ahead and get started with our orange yarn first. Okay, and we're gonna start with our magic loop. Now I'm just gonna get this going to start us off, and then we're gonna move on to our vote, because so you only have like probably a couple more rounds left to vote. It's gonna happen shockingly quickly. So I get to vote also. I will choose that. Interesting. Okay. Looks like the vote is going one way for sure. Hello chat. Hey Kaylin. I saw the message thing about your bebe. Congratulations. I think that was a congratulations, right? I think that was what you were saying. Congratulations. You get to hang out with your bebe. That is so cool. Congrats. Hey Zoe. I think I saw Coop earlier. Hey, Jays. Hey, Ree. We got Tina in the chat. We got everybody here. You love crochet? I love crochet. Oh my gosh. We have so much in common, Jays. How has everybody been? How has your week been? My week has been long, but like not in a bad way. I actually had a pretty nice week. I got a lot of work done. Now, I did have to do a whole bunch of lava run stuff this week because shipping, oh my gosh, you guys. Fulfilling as many orders in lava run is a whole new beast. I'm learning a lot. Basically, if you didn't know, I came out with a board game called Lava Run. The Kickstarter went very well, but that also means that I have like a lot of orders to ship out. And it actually, man, making a board game, you don't make any money. Turns out you don't make any money. It costs so much money. It's crazy. So it's been a lot of like shipping. Okay, who got their thing. Oh, make sure this one's got their tracking number. What about London? Did they send to England? It's been a lot of that this week. Yowza. But on top of that, a lot of crocheting, a lot of catching up. I have had a lot of work to do, not in a bad way. I love my job. I love my work. But I've had a lot of patterns to write. And we're doing a whole new update next week for the website. So we've been working a lot on coding. A lot of coding stuff going on. So it has been a very exciting week. I'm sure I'll tell you all about it throughout the stream. Okay, so we are at the point where the next stitch is going to be the eyes. Now let's see, what did you guys vote for the eyes? All white. I knew it. I don't even know why I guessed that. Why I didn't guess that. Now we're gonna go for next vote is gonna be trying to see if these are 8mm. I believe these are 8mm. So here's our vote. We're gonna do 8mm eyes or 6mm eyes is our next vote. What size eyes? 6mm? Actually, they might be 8. No, we'll do 8mm. So that doesn't sound like that big of a difference, but it does actually make a pretty big difference. So here, let me show you our examples here. This one right here would be 6mm. This fella here in the bucket will be 8mm. Actually, those might even be 10. No, those are... I can't really tell. Basically, do you want big eyes or do you want small eyes? Vote now in the chat while I crochet up to that point. Also, look how cute this bucket is. Hey, speaking of this bucket, you can make your shell out of anything for these hermit crabs. And because of that, our new Club Crochet Challenge is rocking and rolling right now. That's right. We're going to talk about it more this weekend. But if you didn't know, we have a new Club Crochet Challenge. Club Crochet Challenges are challenges that I shout out to the community to make something based on a theme, post a picture, and then me and the mods choose our 4 favorites, and then the chat or the community votes on their favorite out of those. And the winner wins their own seasonal crochet kit or deluxe crochet kit of their choice, or they win a gift card. It's up to them. This season, we're calling it the Shellebration Challenge. Basically, you just gotta crochet a hermit crab and make a shell for them. You can make shells out of anything. You can turn... I have a battery that's a shell. I've got that bucket for a shell. But you can make anything that you want into a shell. So the most creative shells will win. And I'm very excited to see what people make. If you want to learn anything about this, you can learn it all at clubcrochet.com/challenge. Again, there should be a link in the description, I believe. I'm a believer. Alright, so we're just about done with this round. I believe I just have one last stitch for it. There we go. That white yarn sit on the ground for Jimbo to attack later. Oh, I get to vote on the size of eyes. Ooh, okay. The vote is just about in. Alright, now I am on to our next round where we're already making our gams. We're making our little legs and our claws and stuff now. So you can see this pattern's very, very quick to stitch up. And once we add the eyes, we're going to vote for what kind of shell to make. And then I'm going to need suggestions for other shells in the chat. So if you guys have any ideas for a shell that you want to see me crochet today, let me know in the chat. We made buckets, we made batteries, really like most creative idea, we'll take it. I'm cool with anything, including other amigurumi. So if we want to make our shell a burb's head, I mean, I might need to like make that a little smaller, but we totally can. Actually, I may be able to make a whole burb's head work. Or maybe you want me to make it a pet rock, or I don't know. Really, anything. Ooh, see, Kaylin is on it. Kaylin says a cowboy hat. I love that idea. I love where your brain's going. Thank you, Change Dreamer. I agree, they are so cute in the background. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we got most of our legs done did. Now we just got to do a long leg. 1, 2, 3. And like my new mini goblin pattern, this pattern is equally as addicting to make and probably great for markets. So I highly suggest you make these for your markets. I think that would be really smart. Pumpkin head as a shell. All right, we're getting Halloweeny. I like it. I like it. Now I'm making a claw, and I'm gonna remember how to make a claw. Never mind, I don't need to. I have my pattern up for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I can read. Now the claws aren't the easiest, but they're really only like 4 stitches, so they're not that hard. And once you know how to make them, they actually go pretty quick. Okay. 1. 2. 3. And then I think there's 2 single crochets, yes, between claws. Between claws. Look at that. Look at his little claw. Sometimes I like to pinch it like this so he has more of like a claw shape. But isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's all coming together. Kaylin, your baby's awake and watching. Well, hi, baby. What's your baby's name? I love babies. Who doesn't love babies? Everybody loves babies. 1, 2, 3. 2. Okay, so we got jack-o'-lanterns. A cheese? Just a piece of cheese, a block of cheese? I like this. I like that idea. Okay, wait, we're gonna write down that one. I like the cheese. I like the cowboy hat. I'm gonna save the pumpkin head for when we get to 1, 2. Yes, okay. When we get to Halloween, because I guarantee you we're going to be making hermit crabs in October as well. We'll be making a whole bunch of stuff. You know how October goes. We do live crochet alongs and then we Halloweenify them all month long. So last month we made like so many Halloween dinosaurs. We'll probably do the same thing this season too. There's our second claw. Alright, we're just about done with this round actually, which means it's just about time to add our eyes. Actually, you know what? I think I do one more round and then I add the eyes. Roland! Well, hi, Roland. I hope you had a really good nap. We got another Louie in the chat. How you doing, Louie? And there is the beginning of our hermit crab. Looking cute. Looking kind of spooky with those without any eyes. It is Halloween. Louie's like, it's always Halloween. Alright, so next I crochet around our little gams here, and that's actually the last round for our hermit crab. I'm going to add magnets in this one. I haven't been adding magnets in them, but I've been wanting to. It's time to start adding magnets into our hermit crabs. It just feels like a necessity. Ooh, a skull shell. I like that idea. Or a beach ball. Oh my gosh, both of those are great ideas. Skull would be cool. Another one that might be perfect for Halloween though. So, but I do like the beach ball. Let's try to keep it classic for this first shell. I mean, for our very first shell, we'll do like one of the classic shells. But then for our alternative shells today, let's try to keep it like relatively classic. So like a beach ball is a great suggestion. I love the cowboy hat too. All right, so there, that was our last stitch that we needed to make. And you can see all of our little gams there. Look at those little legs. There it is from the bottom. Now we cut the yarn, snip, pull it through, swoop, and let's begin adding our eyeballs. Okay, so what did you guys vote for eyes? 6mm, you got it. And then we need to vote for shell. So next vote is, what should our first shell be? Okay, so we got swirly. Oh wait, no, we got spiral, swirly, or long spiral. We chose turquoise, right? Okay, so we got spiral, swirly, or long spiral. Spiral is this one. Swirly is this one. Okay, so spiral, swirly, and then long spiral is this one. Okay, so spiral, long spiral, swirly. In the bottom, the beige here is swirly. Okay, so go ahead and vote now in the chat for that. And I will crochet a shell based on your suggestions in just a moment. Let's go ahead and add our eyes in though. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Let's give him some space. Give me some space. Okay. Oh, and I get to choose too. Just going classic. I'm going classic. All right, let's add some eyes. Honestly, pretty easy. Let's see. You know what? I've never made one like kind of weird-eyed. So maybe we'll try. I'm gonna try to make cross-eyed hermit crab this time because I never made one like that. So let's try it. So we're gonna go cross-eyed. I'm gonna go right into the corner of the eye, and let's see how this looks. Okay, I'm liking the start of that, and then we'll go into the other corner of this side. Right there instead. So normally I make them right into the center, but oh, it doesn't even look cross-eyed. He just looks like he's adorable. Well, he looks a little cross-eyed. But I kind of love it. What do you think? Does it look too silly? Or does it look adorable? Chat, let me know. While you're letting me know, I'm going to pull this tail end through the thing here, because this makes our little nose whiskers. Carly, can you have one? You can make one. They're easy to make. Tiny person incoming. I'm a tiny person. You're a tiny person. Oh my gosh, we have so much in common. The mini seal pattern is actually out now. Nancy. Hold on, let me... That is how long I want my first whisker. I think that's the perfect size. Now the second whisker is made using the other tail end here. We love it. We love it. Okay, great. I love that you love it. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna make sure it's in there. Beautiful. Carly, you're great. Welcome to the chat, Carly. You're a great addition. You're awesome. All right. The Amigurumi seal. Oh, I have not finished that one yet. You know what? I'm so sorry I haven't. I will work on that though. I totally actually forgot. I mean, I didn't totally forget, but I did kind of forget. I'm gonna go ahead and stuff our guy up with just some extra threads instead of using actual stuffing. You know, save on stuffing. These are threads that I had from the video tutorial that I recorded this weekend. The video tutorial is out now, by the way. If you can, it would actually be really helpful, honestly, if you put that other video on for the hermit crab in the background. So if you're on PC or Mac or you know, computer, do that. Or after this live stream, go watch that other video. Give it a like. Please give it a like. Let it play in the background. Do whatever. But honestly, I love it. I'm so big of a fan of this new pattern, and I really want people to see it. And for the first like 24 to 48 hours is like the best time. If the more views it gets, the more people watch it, the better it does in the algorithm. So if you want to help support this channel in a really easy way, go check out that other video after this. It would be really nice. 59 people watching. Can we get 59 likes? That's a great question, Kaylin. That would be cool. All right, so we got, look at that. I got all of that fuzz, all that stuffing in there, right? Now I'm just gonna add a couple of magnets. We'll do, is this gonna be too many magnets? You know what, this is too many magnets for what we have going on. We're gonna take some of that stuffing out. There we go though. 3 magnets will work. And now it'll be heavier and connect to anything metal so we can keep it. We got a sticky hermit crab now. Carly, do you crochet? If not, it seems like you're the kind of person that would benefit from learning how to crochet, as everybody else in this entire world would be. Learn how to crochet, it's the best. You make so many little doodads. And I make it look, I think, I don't know, for some reason I feel like I make it look more difficult than it really is. But chat, you can let me know. All right, we're gonna pull this closed, shloop, like that. And hide our tail end. Oh wait, duh. I'm supposed to hide our tail end through the nose for our second whisker. So I go in, like weasel my way around until I find right there we go. Pull that through, pull that tighter, and now I'm gonna try to mimic that end with this one. Okay. Tighten that like that. That's pretty great. Perfect. Snip, snap. Got it. Boom. There is our adorable cross-eyed hermit crab finished. Look how quick that was. How long have we been going? Like 30 minutes? Not even. Wow. Beautiful. All right. Next up, we got to make our shell. At least our first shell. And what did we vote for our shell? We have voted a spiral shell. I love that. Spiral shell. So a spiral shell is that one. This kind of shell over here. So we want the turquoise yarn. I'm sorry, Mr. Hermit Crab. This one does not like to sit upright. Probably because his shell is so big. He's got one shell of a shell. Here, we'll throw this guy right here. There we go. All right, so this little fella, oh my gosh, I love the cross-eyed look. I actually think I'm gonna do the cross-eyed look forever now. What did I want to do for a second vote? I want to do another vote. That's what it was. Give me suggestions for our next shell, and I will write them down right now. So we need this, and I need a pen. All right, so someone said cowboy hat, and I like that idea. Shell ideas. Go. We got cowboy hat. Someone said cheese. I like the cheese idea. Someone said beach ball. Love a beach ball. So any other suggestions, go for it. I will add them to this list. And then later on, we're going to vote on this, and I will crochet a new shell based on whatever you guys vote for. Okay. But let's get going on this shell for right now. We're making a spiral shell first. A coffee mug! Great idea. Pirate hat! Great idea! Hold on. Bucket! I already got one, but I'll add it. Let's see. Okay, we got bucket. Pirate hat. I love a pirate hat. I love a coffee mug. I really like a coffee mug idea a lot, actually. Those are great. Great suggestions. Carly, you got any ideas? Let's see. We got... Ooh, hearts. We got hearts. Emojis of hearts. But a heart actually might be a really cute one, too. You know what? I gotta not put it down over here. I'm gonna put it down... Where will I put this down? I'll put it down right here. Okay. Back to our spiral. So our spiral is just made with a bunch of bumps, which are basically double crochet clusters. Just 2 double crochets like put together. And it's a lot of them. So it can be a little hard to know where you're at. It's actually not that hard to crochet it. The hard part is being able to like know where you're at in the pattern. So we're definitely going to be using a stitch marker for this part. So once we get done with our first round here. But you see, it actually crochets really, really quick. So we'll be done with this in no time, and then we're going to be able to work on our next shell. I love the idea of a hat. I don't know, like a pirate hat sounds really fun. So does the beach ball. A sand dollar hat. A sand dollar hat. How would a sand dollar hat work? I don't know how that would work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually kind of shocked. Ooh, jester hat. I like that idea too. A soda shell. I was actually just thinking that, Nancy. I was literally just thinking. I'm kind of surprised no one suggested a Coke can or something. That's perfect. A soda can, I will write down. A bowler. A bowler hat or a bowling ball? Both of those actually might be fun. A bowling ball would be kind of fun. And I definitely could do either one. This one. We're making this one right now. Carly, that's the shell I'm actually right now making. I mean, that's at least what it's supposed to be. I guess maybe it doesn't really look like it that much. It kind of looks like it, I think. I don't know. Y'all need Darlene. I love that. I love your username. Y'all need Darlene. Listen, y'all need a Darlene in your life. If you ain't got a Darlene in your life, what are you even doing? Darlene, 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 Darlene. All right, we'll do the jester hat. We'll add the jester hat. We'll add the bowling ball and bowling cat to our list. Cat hat. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. We got bowling ball, bowler hat, jester hat. What else? Did I miss one? What's a pompadour? I know that name, but I can't remember it. Oh, you got babies handed off to Nana? Oh my gosh, I bet you your mom is so stoked. What's a cowrie shell? I want to know what that is. What is it? Oh, it's like one of those shells that has... Oh, interesting. I don't know how to do that. I mean, I can figure it out, but I don't want to do it right now. Soda can... Much easier. I just feel like that cowrie shell will kind of look like all these other shells. Well, I guess they won't actually, because it does kind of like... I'm going to think of that one. Oh my god, a pompadour is an Elvis hair. I love that. Oh my god, Zoe, I was waiting for Zoe. Zoe, you must have just been sitting there thinking about it. Because I was like, how is Zoe not commented yet with an idea? Because Zoe always has the best ideas. A frog hat. So that way it could be Kermit the Hermit. I love that idea. Okay. I think that's a pretty good list. Right? I'm thinking currently the top runners in my head I think are going to be beach ball, pirate hat, coffee cup, maybe soda can. Just for our first one. We're going to do more than one of these. I think those are good for 4 first ones because I'm confident in all these and I want to do one that I'm confident in. So beach ball, pirate hat, coffee mug, or soda can is what the vote is going to be for the first one. Now I'm still taking suggestions, so if you got any ideas like balloon, great idea. Keep them coming. I'll keep them writing them down. What's a crab rangoon? Oh, it's a food. Oh, it's one of those weird... That would be funny. I don't know. I wonder how I would make that. Huh. How would I make that? I probably could figure that out. Alright, let me put that vote on the chat right now, though. So we got... Next shell vote. Go! We got... Pirate hat. I know I can make that. What is a pickle hat? Just a pickle? That actually could be funny. Soda can. And what was the other one? Oh, beach ball. Alright. That's the vote. You can keep suggesting them. I will add more to the list. But that's a good solid first 4 to vote on. Because I'm pretty confident I can make all of those. I have a couple of those already as patterns, I think, but some of them aren't. I just know how to make it. But of course, we need to finish our first shell first. Okay. One, 2. So, what have y'all been up to this week? I have been playing the new Silk song. I got it. Did I just get it yesterday? No, 2 days ago. It must have been 2 days ago. It is a new game on all the systems. It's like the second version of Hollow Knight. It's a very difficult game, but gosh, it is so cool. I love it. I really like it a lot. I have been playing it a bunch. I've died so many times already, but I do really like it. It's one of those games where you die a bunch and you're kind of cool with it. You know what I mean? Ooh, I get to vote for a hat. I'm going to vote for... I like that idea. Ooh, gosh, it is a close vote. No one's voting for beach ball. That's all right. Old shoe. That's great. Ooh, I like that. How to make that crab ride boot. Okay, wait. So let me add those to the list real quick. Crab Rangoon. What was the other one there? Old shoe. I love old shoe. That's a great suggestion. And you vote I should make a gaming channel right now. I think I'm gonna start gaming on my Louie's Loops channel, because I don't do enough there. Top hat, great idea. Oh, pickle hat. Yes, I gotta write that one down. By the way, if you're seeing anything, beanie, hat, if any of these sound interesting to you, you should consider joining the Club Crochet Challenge and crocheting one of these and putting it into the challenge. I highly suggest it. Anything can be a shell if you work hard enough at it. All you need to do is go to clubcrochet.com/challenge, and that's where you can enter your submission. I think no one has submitted yet because it just started last night. But I did spend a lot of time on the site, so I think it looks really cool, and I think you should check it out just so that you could see how cool the page that I built was, because I'm proud of it. I've been on a website, like web page building kick. I made one the other day for my... Am I supposed to go... Hold on, I need to scroll down here. Spiral shell. Yes, okay, I go up to 18. I made a page for Lava Run so that people could like buy Lava Run, and it's so cool. I'm not done with it yet, so it'll be probably released like next week. But it is so cool, and there's like this part on it where if you're on a computer and I made the volcano's eyes follow you around, so it like looks around when you're wherever your mouse cursor is and stuff. I'm really proud of it. I think it's really cute. One. Here's an increase. What are you crocheting? We are crocheting hermit crabs. Yeah, we just made that little hermit crab in the background there, right here. We've just made this guy, and now we're making a shell for him. Welcome to the chat, Amos. And then after this shell, we're going to make another shell. And then maybe we'll make another hermit crab. And then maybe we'll make another shell. Listen, I want to make a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to karaoke tonight, but I got time. Karaoke doesn't start till later. Okay. 2. Alright, one more in this stitch. We're actually almost, like, we're about more than halfway done with our shell here. So we're actually nearly ready to move on to our custom shell. So make sure to get those votes in. Again, we are voting between a pirate hat, a soda can, a beach ball, and a coffee mug. So I'm gonna make a shell based on that vote. Wow, this song is wild. I kind of love it though. Is the music too loud? I don't think it is. What am I gonna sing at karaoke? Gosh, I've been thinking that all day, Zoe. My go-to, I usually do My Chemical Romance, because I know My Chemical Romance songs very well. But I might, I don't know. Jules told me I should sing Golden, which I think would be very funny. I don't think I can sing Golden, though. Yeah, my favorite song, I think my favorite song to sing is... I really like singing Welcome to the Black Parade. I think it's really funny. And yeah, let's see what else. I like to sing Skater Boy. Skater Boy's always fun. And what else do I like to sing a lot? Jules is the pro. Whenever she's there, like literally, she is so good. Was I punk / emo? Psh, of course, dude. Of course, dude. Look at my cool shirt, dude. This is my, well, I guess this is just like a baseball tee. But I would wear these kind of shirts all the time to my pop punk shows that I would go to. Ooh, an upside down ice cream cone is genius, Kaylin. I love that. Ice cream cone. Especially like, with the ice cream like dripping down too. I could totally do that. That would be really. I like where your brain's at, Kaylin. You got a good brain. I also like singing, I like doing a spoken word version of Girls Just Want to Have Fun. That's sometimes fun to do. I am not the best singer, but I can sing. Next Tuesday, I'm going to an open mic with Jules, and I'm gonna try. I might do a song. I might do one of my original songs. I don't have very many original songs. I've only written like 2 or 3 songs, but Jules is like, "You should play one," and I'm like, "Okay, maybe I'll try." Half a pineapple. Kaylin is on a roll. Hold on, I'll add that in. Jules just started replaying Animal Crossing. Which is hilarious. She's like, "I want a new Animal Crossing." And I was like, "I don't know when that's going to come, girl." And she was like, "Then I'm going to just replay the Animal Crossing and start a new island." I was like, "Okay, you got it, girl." Half a pineapple, adding to our list. Half a pineapple. Half a pineapple. Great choice. All right, so we got, our shell is almost done. Dang, I'm almost done with my coffee too, and I want more already. I love coffee. Okay, I think we just do 3 decreases. That one. Christina, welcome to the chat. Christina says they just popped in to say hi and tell you that your family loves playing Lava Run, especially the crochet dinos. Oh my gosh, Christina, thank you so much for popping in to say that. That really means a lot. It has been a weird week with Lava Run where I've been feeling like I've been disappointing people because I haven't gotten the game out to the UK just yet. But that really means a lot to me. I'm so glad. Have you gotten a chance to play the solo version or co-op version? I'm realizing I think a lot of people don't even know that exists. So I'm just curious, did you even know that was a thing? Because there's a version where you can play by yourself, and there's a version that you can play on a team. So instead of trying to like destroy each other, you can actually all try to escape the volcano together. So I'm just curious if you got a chance to play it that way or not. No worries if you haven't, obviously. But all right, so we just finished up the shell. Pull that out. Pull this stitch marker out. Don't need that no more. And now we're gonna hide this end in, and we're gonna stuff it. Ooh, a castle shell. I like that. Has anyone in Canada got the Lava Run yet? Definitely not. Nope. I would be very, very surprised. I think they got shipped out last Friday for the majority of them. Some of them didn't get shipped out till I think today, That's why I haven't sent an email out yet to people in Canada or any other international place other than the UK and EU. UK and EU is a complicated problem. Essentially, I have a fulfillment center that's helping me out for UK and EU. They're in the UK, and they got their games, but they're waiting on some kits so that I can actually get them officially like shipped out. So those ones are like that's been the frustrating thing this week, is trying to get those ones out. Yes, soon. Soon. You know, Canada shipping, it's known to be very, very fast. Canada is shockingly, people I think will be surprised about this, the most expensive place for me to ship to. It's right across the border, but it costs me as much to ship to Canada as it does to ship to Australia. It's insane. And Australia's crazy expensive too. Yeah, I don't know why, but just shipping to Canada is crazy. Ooh, a crayon? Did someone say a crayon? Flower design as a hat? I love that as well. Hold on, I'll add a flower hat. I'll add crayon to the list. We are just finishing up this shell though. Let's go ahead and there we go. Make sure the stuffing is on all the sides. We're missing it a little bit on this side. Australia, that's what I was saying. Australia should be out like very, very, very soon. I think they're in the, like, half of them are on their way, and then the other half are getting shipped out today. So that's why I haven't emailed everything yet, because I'm waiting for all of them to be out so I can get tracking numbers. But they should be out like very, very soon. All right, so here is our shell. There's our turquoise shell finished. Let's add it to our head. Look at that. I love him. Oh my god, his cross eyes are so cute. I love him. Now, does he sit upright? Hey, he sits upright! Because of the magnet, probably helps. Wow, I love it. Oh my gosh, so cute. Look at that. So cute. And we go. Oh, I love him. Alright, great. So we've got our hermit crab and his little shell. Next up, we have a new shell to make. So let's go ahead and place him to the back right there. We're going to make another shell for him. And, wait, let me write these down. Okay, you want me to say crayon? Is that what you want to say? Crayon. Crayon. Okay, we got crayons. A flower hat. What was the other one? A pickle I have. I think I missed another one. Oh, castle. What if the hermit crab had a hermit crab as a shell? I mean, Inception? Maybe. Let's try. I'll add it to the list. Hermit crab. There we go. Look at that crazy list you guys have given me. All right, but first we're making what you have already voted on, which would be a coffee mug. Oh, cool. Coffee mug's great. All right, what color coffee mug? Coffee mug color? Let's see. We can go purple. We can go brown. We can go / beige. Maybe just beige works there. We can go white. Or what's another good color for a coffee cup, guys? Blue. Let's add blue, because we haven't made anything blue yet anyhow. All right, coffee mug color. Vote on in the chat now. Purple, beige, white, or blue. I think any of those colors really work for a coffee mug. Now, the hard part's going to be remembering how to crochet a coffee mug. But the good news is I have a coffee mug pattern. I don't know if it'll be too big, but there's only one way to find out. There it is, miniature coffee cup. I just need to log in. There we go. Hey, if you haven't already, please like this video down below. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell icon. You know, all the fun stuff. And check out our new hermit crab pattern. You can find it on our YouTube channel, clubcrochet.com. Or YouTube channel or website, clubcrochet.com. Look at how cute our hermit crab is. It's so cute, dude. That is the eyes. I'm so glad we tried that. Thank you guys for agreeing that that would be fun, because that looks really cute. Yes. Okay, we can totally use this coffee mug pattern, and I actually think I know how to make it even quicker. So we're going to try a different method for making this coffee cup. All right, votes are coming in hot. I'm going to wait till we get to 25 votes, which is just one more vote. One more vote, and we will finish up the coffee mug color vote. Oh, you know what? One more vote won't even change the vote. I'm going to go ahead and end the vote then. We're doing purple. Purple was the winner by a pretty solid one. Is the Tabletop Simulator version of Lava Run going to be updated? Thank you for reminding me. Yes, I will work on that. You're totally right. I have actually, Christina, you're going to love this. We've been working on a mobile game. It's going to be out. It's going to take a long time for it to be out, but I've been working on a mobile game. So, yeah, that is part of the plan. Wait, so I would go chain up. Hold on. I need to think. Do. And then I chain, then back. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I had to do some thinking. Ooh, a pear. Oh my god, a Krabby Patty. Gosh, you guys are on fire. Save some of these for the challenge. But yes, I do need to update the Tabletop Simulator version. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, it's been really fun to... It's been a new challenge to learn how to make it, but we have been having a lot of fun with it. I think this coffee mug is going to happen really fast. I'm going to make this like a really nice edge too. Oops. How about a bagel? Oh my gosh, I love a bagel idea. Okay, wait. Let's go ahead and write some of these down. We got hamburger, we got a pear, we've got a bagel, and a pumpkin. I didn't write that one down either. 1 second. I might want to make like a red hermit crab if we were going to make a pumpkin. So we got pear, bagel, pumpkin, and what was the other one? Hamburger. For a Krabby Patty, which honestly, I'm not even going to do that one, Zoe. And the reason I'm not going to do that is because that is what you need to make for the challenge. That is, someone's got to make a hamburger Krabby Patty for the Club Crochet Challenge. That has to be done. Again, Club Crochet Challenge is going on right now. If you want to join the Club Crochet Challenge, here are some great ideas for entries. So go ahead and pause this now if you want to. Write some of these down. If any of these give you inspiration, I highly suggest you make one because these are all great ideas. Again, Club Crochet Challenge, clubcrochet.com/challenge for that. Fizzle. Jeez, man. Hold on, dude. That's a great idea. Eggshell. Boom. There we go. Eggshell. I can write. I know how to write. Eggshell. Great idea. You guys are... The creativity is real. It's on today. You guys are on fire. You know we love our puns. So, if you want to enter the Club Crochet Challenge, make sure to have fun with it. Have pun with it. This does not want to go through. There we go. The Celebration Challenge. Bumpkin. I added Bumpkin to the list. By the way, hi Blair, how are you? Okay. Alright, and then in the next round... No, you know what? We're going to go all the way to the top, and then we're going to make our mug that way. I wonder if I can just leave a front loop only left in like this round, and then that way I could connect the handle to it. That would be very smart. That would be just a very smart idea. Is it doable is the question. So that way I can go up and then I slip stitch. No, you know what? We'll just do it. I'll just do it an easier way. Alright. So there is the top of the coffee cup. Here, I'll squish it in and pinch it so you can see how it's going to be all flat. Ba-doop. There you go. See, so there's the top of the coffee cup so you can kind of see, bake that, and then we're going to go up. And then when I get close to the top, I'm going to do a handle and connect it and then slip stitch back over. And then we're going to do one more round there. And then I'm going to make an inner lining too. So that way it could go on the head a little bit better. Ooh, a lantern. I love that idea. You are good. I'm glad you're good. I am doing a okie dokie. Lantern. Dude, great idea. Love the lantern idea. I need to turn my fan on. It's hot. Ooh, a light bulb! Guys, jeez. These are such good ideas. Oh, I already have my fan on. I'm just warm. A light bulb is a great idea. Oh my gosh. Sunshine, you would love Kraken Snackin'. You'd love to check that out. So, I have a whole bunch of games that I've been working on. One of which I call Kraken Snackin', where you are a little kraken and you're moving around the board eating pirates. It's really fun. I like it a lot. I've been trying to get it ready for testing, but I've been trying to do that with all of my games. There should be a new game testing. I was hoping to get it out like last week, but I'm kind of behind. Oh my gosh, Disco Shell! Disco crab. Love that idea, disco ball. It'd be hard to make, but I think we could do it. I think we could do it. Pumpkin shell. Ooh. You know what? We could come up with a game for these crabs. We could totally make a game where you're like trying to get shells, or you're... Oh man, what is the idea here? Vanessa, it has been a minute. How are you? How have you been? What you been up to? Give us a 3-sentence update on your life, Vanessa. Is the new game all crocheted? All my games are all crochet. Yeah, so I have a few of them. So Kraken Snackin' I just told you about. I got another one I'm working on called Gnomes versus Goblins, where you are trying to... It's kind of like a tower defense game. That one's pretty cool. And then there's another one that I'm calling Foul Play, which is a burb game, where it's like a deception game. And then a Hermit Crab game would be really fun. I think that's a very, very good idea. I just don't know how to do it yet, but I like the idea. It's a good... Oh, a test tube shell. That's a great idea. A science crab. Lab crab. Oh my gosh, that's a great idea. You guys are geniuses. Okay, wait, hold on. I need to think here. This needs to go up. I think we need to do it in this next round. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll do it over here, and then I'll do the handle. And then we're going to do one more round on top of that. That's what we're doing. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. It's going to be right there. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go 5, 6. It's going to be like that long. Is that long enough for the handle? Yeah, that's probably good. Let's try it. 6, and then I'm going to go up, and we're going to go into this round, and then out of this round, we're going to slip stitch like that. And then we're just going to work back down the shell, or down this, using these front loops. 1, 2, 3. Gosh, I hope this works all the way. 4. 5. And 6. Now the problem is we're on the wrong side because I messed up somewhere. But I can either cut the yarn, or we can just kind of like ignore that and go over here. Actually, that might work better anyhow. See, so there's our handle. We didn't even need to sew anything on. I made our pattern even better. Look at that. That look good? I mean, obviously we have a few more rounds left, but that's looking like a coffee cup. To me. Vanessa has been very busy. Oh, microphone. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I gotta write these down. Okay. Wait. Zoe has some ideas. So first we got disco ball. Love that. Disco ball. Then there was there was a light bulb. My gosh, you guys have so many ideas. They're so good though. A test tube. Okay, wait, hold on. Test tube, a megaphone. Oh my gosh, I love that. Megaphone. Okay. Yes, and a soccer ball. Love that. In fact, like any ball would work. Vanessa, you got engaged. Congratulations. Basically married. Well, congrats there too. Bought a house and you have a baby. The sweetest little 4-month-old. Oh my gosh, congratulations. Yes. To transfer to labor and deliver. Congrats, Vanessa. Wow, that's so exciting. You have been up to a lot. Yes, please use any of those ideas that we have been talking about in the Club Crochet Challenge. All of them would be great suggestions or great ideas for the challenge. Get creative with it. All right, so I think what we want to do here, I can just basically go out, but I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to leave a lip. So I'm going to crochet only in the front loops here, like this. So that way I can crochet into the back loops with brown. So we can make a little coffee in there and make the hole a little bit smaller. So I'm working only in our front loops here, and I'm just doing a regular single crochet all the way around. And we're going to skip over that. This. And look at that. These are a little handle on the outside. That's great. A trash can. I love that, Blair. One more right here. Okay, and then I'll do a slip stitch here so we can hide that end in. And technically, that is the end of our coffee cup, but we want to do one more row on the inside to make it easier to like put on our head, because right now it'll be a little loose. Well, actually, it's not that loose. It is. It is pretty loose. But there's our coffee cup. You can kind of see how it's going to work up. Looks pretty good. Let's get a shove back on it. It's probably cold without it. There we go. All right, we'll pull this loop out. And I'm going to stretch this out a little bit. Right. I probably could have done the handle a little bit bigger, but that's okay. I'm going to hide this end, and then I'm going to use brown to finish it up. Go. Now I know that there is Disney, or not Disney, there's Nintendo stuff at, oh shoot, hold on, I need to go get brown yarn. You know what, we are totally out of brown yarn there. We're doing a new ball of brown. I think this is one of my last balls of brown yarn. Ready? Oh. Wow, beautiful noises. You know how much that cost me to get that noise built into the wrapping? Expensive. Just kidding, I didn't do that. Alright, so I'm going to finish this up. Doink, doink. Through. Now we want to decrease this down just a little bit, just to 9 stitches. So I'm going to do 1, I think it's 2, and then decrease. Decrease. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Let's get that brown in there. We're just going to do a sharp decrease. Well, let me try to fold that up a little bit. Bing, 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 bing. All right, 1. There we go. 2. Sorry, this part's kind of hard. There we go. All right, one more of those repeats, and I'll be done. We'll hide the end. 2. And then our decrease here. For some reason, my iPad decides to stop connecting to Wi-Fi for all day. It's really annoying me. Okay, an orange shell. I like that. Okay. Cut this yarn. I don't even think I'm going to slip stitch. Yeah, we're just going to cut, and I'm going to do a hidden end. Like that. Because that'll help us close it in even more, too. A cactus shell. That makes me think like a flower pot shell might be fun too. All right. That goes in there like that. I'll hide this end in. It's probably good. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. All right, let's go ahead and stuff this up just a little bit. Honestly, we don't even need very much stuffing, like at all. But we'll add a little bit just to be... So he's got a little comfort. We need a little comfort. A whole nose. A smell shell. I actually really like that idea. It's very ridiculous, but I like it. Would it be easier to do a magic circle than stitch that to the sides? For what? Exactly. Oh, for this? I don't think so. I mean, maybe. I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so. Well, oh yeah, if we wanted to make it, like, closed. Yeah, I didn't want it to be closed, though. I just want it to be, like, a smaller shape. Like that. So that way, the head of the hermit crab can still get in there. All right. So there's our coffee cup, which I think looks pretty good. And then we'll remove his head. Place that to the side. And coffee cup. Twist it on there. Oh, it's perfect. Oh my gosh, and look, the little lip goes like right where the eyes are too, which is great. Wow, that's great. I love that. I love that. I actually think I want it this way, though. What do we think? Actually, no, I liked it the other way. Yeah. Yeah, a little caffeinated hermit crab. All right, let's make another hermit crab, and then let's make another shell for that other hermit crab. Okay, so next hermit crab. Let's do another vote for the hermit crab's eyes. Next hermit crab's eyes. Go. We want white or orange. I think that's it. I don't think I want to do a weird colored eyes. We're just going to make a regular orange one again because I like our orange hermit crabs. I don't want to get too crazy with our hermit crabs. And let's go ahead and we're going to crochet another hermit crab. We'll go ahead and put our last one right here to the back. Knocked over this guy. There we go. And then there's our shell. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Hermit crab numero dos. Coming at ya. Wait, you know, let's add a shell. Let's add a hermit crab to that shell that we made. Okay, so here we got our shell. We'll add, here, we'll add this one. I love this guy. Look at how cute his little glasses are. So we'll add him into it. It's actually pretty dense. There we go. He looks great. There we go. So now we don't got a shell on hermit crabbed. Every crab needs a shell. Every shell needs a crab. Alright, one. Oh! He can't sit upright. Good crab. We're also going to end up needing a vote for the name of our hermit crabs. You know what? Name our last hermit crab. Use the coffee cup as inspiration. You know, because we got a caffeinated hermit crab here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can work off of that. And give us a name suggestion in the chat. And then I'll choose 4 of my favorite names and we'll vote on that. Blair, you can absolutely send me an email of your hermit crab. I would love to see that. A cigarette shell? I'm not writing that one down. I actually do like the idea, but I'm not writing it down. Hold on, I do need to write some of these other ones though. Aldolfo says a cigarette. But what about a cigarette packet might be better. And then a little tiny cigarette in the hermit crab's hands. I'm not gonna make that, but that is really funny. Kafina. Oh my gosh, cute names. Hold on. We need names. Hold on. And someone had some really good ideas here. So we got a bell shell. I like that. And a bread shell. Oh my gosh, we have so many to work off of here. Orange. Just a regular box. I love that idea, actually. I think that's really fun. Oh, I'm going to add my own suggestion in here, which is going to be a treasure chest. That would be fun. Did I miss any? Flower pot? Whew, wow, we got a lot of ideas here. Okay, now we need to write down the name suggestions, because I think we got enough ideas for shells. So this is name our coffee crab. I love Caffeina. That's a great name suggestion. Okay, what else did we get? We got Caffeina. We got Crabbuccino. Two C's. Okay, Crabbuccino. Cribbles. Oh, I love Cribbles. That's cute. Latte. Just latte. I like latte, actually. That's a nice and simple name. Also my favorite kind of coffee. A glove shell would be funny. And a plunger shell would be so funny. And a toilet shell. Oh my gosh, hold on. Let me write these ones down too. Gosh, I'm running out of space though. Hold on. Chef hat. I'm gonna cross off coffee mug since we finished that one. A toilet. Also, toilet paper roll would be funny. Like just toilet paper. Cribs. Cribs is a cute name. Cribs. Cup shell, latte, a monster can. Monster can. Oh, I like that idea, Noodle Poodle. That's a good name. Hold on. Okay. Oh, plunger. That's what it was. I was like, there's one on there that was really good. Plunger. Okay. And then we got Mo Crab. Like mocha. Actually, what about just mocha? Mocha also... Mocha actually would be a really cute name for a crab. The crab should be brown. That's hilarious. I love that. Yes, I love Another Crab's Treasure. That is a great game. All right, I think we got enough ideas there to work off of. If you have any other name suggestions, let me know in the chat. I'm gonna add a vote in just a second. But let's go ahead. I need to crochet this second crab here. Matcha. Matcha would be a cute name. A little green crab in that coffee cup. Oh my gosh, I love that idea. Messed that up. Crawdaddy. Hold on, I'll add that to the list too. All right, what eyes did you guys vote on? Let's find out. 1, 2. Let me get this one started. I gotta crochet a little looser here. There we go. Okay, what eyes did you guys vote on? Oh, orange eyes. Cool. All right, cool. 1 orange. That's fun. And then we got Crawdaddy for a name suggestion. Oops. And then Crabuccino. Oh, we have that, Crabuccino. Great name suggestion, Erica. So good that someone else already suggested it. But that's how you know it's good. All right, and then the next vote, eye size. Okay, 6mm or 8mm eyes for our second crab. Go. I like that we're doing orange eyes for this crab. That's fun. We got 1. And 2. There. I like the orange eyes too because they just look like an actual hermit crab, you know? The white eyes are really cute, very cartoony, but you know, it doesn't really look like a hermit crab anymore. I mean, it does, but it looks not like a real, actual hermit crab. So it's kind of fun that we're gonna have one of both. You kind of, it's hard to even tell that those are even eyes until there's eyes in them. All right, now we're doing our little gams. Now is the super hard round. This is definitely the hardest round. It's round 5. It's like, ooh. That's the tough one. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And one more. All right. There's our little legs. Now we need our long legs. Okay, now we need our claw. The claw. Hello from Alabama. Hi. Well, hello there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How are you today? I hope you're having a great day. Hello from California. Shout out. Where you about, chat? Everybody, give us a shout out. Who's out of country? Whoever's the furthest wins brownie points. Yes, the little Amigurumi seal is. Oh, you know what? Someone already asked about that. Actually, Watermelon. It is not out just yet, but it's gonna be out very soon. By the way, Blair, she's talking about this little guy. This little tiny seal, which I am working on. I actually totally forgot until right now. So I will try to get this up. Honestly, I'll try to get it up very soon. Like maybe by next week would be nice. Okay, we got Ottawa. We got Maryland. Honestly, I don't know which one's further. Ottawa or Maryland. I don't know. Colorado. We got... Oh, Median noche. What's a median noche, Fizzle Sweets? Oh, Sherry, I'm sorry about your foot. South Africa. Okay, South Africa is definitely our furthest so far. We got another Canada. Maya. 4, 5. Okay, and then we do our little single crochet 2 togethers. All right. And then we do our one there. One. Last one. Okay. Then we do our other leg. If we can get that out. There we go. 2, 3. Watermelons all the way from Mars? Man. I've only been to Jupiter to get more stupider. I heard that girls are from Mars to get candy bars. Okay. There's our legs and claws all done. Man, my neck doesn't want to crack. I want it to crack, but it don't want to crack. And we got one more round, and then we can add our eyes. And then we need to vote on our next shell. And then we need to vote on our first crab's name. Wow, I'm glad I got so many shell suggestions. I was honestly, before today's stream, was like, I hope I get some shell suggestions so I don't have to just make something up. And oh my gosh, did you guys come out swinging? There's so many suggestions. Thank you, Sabrine. How are you? Hope you're having a great day. And then one last one right here. There we go. Boom. All right, there is our crab's body made. Looking like a snack. All right, and then we just need to cut the arm. Boop. Pull that through. And let's go ahead and add our face. What eyes did you guys vote on? It's 6mm again. All right. No one wants tiny eyes, but that's all right. A watermelon shell, of course. How did it take you so long to suggest that? All right, we need to... I like the name Crappy. Okay. Let's vote on our next shell. So what shell should we make next? All right, so this is going to be a hard vote. We need to choose some shells here. We need to choose 4 of these. Oh boy. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 41, 42. We have 42 suggestions. Oh, 43 watermelon. Okay. Whew. That's a lot of suggestions. Hello, Patricia from New Hampshire. Welcome, Patricia. Oh, yes, like this video down below. If we get 100 likes, we'll do a giveaway next live stream. Like this video down below, please. Okay. Am I going to be live on Sunday? Doubtful. But honestly, maybe, Nancy. I might. Because I actually have a free Sunday. Okay, so I want to choose between a few of these. Okay, what are my favorite ones here? We already voted on these ones. Let's go with old shoe. I think that's a fun idea. Ice cream cone. I think that's a fun idea. I like test tube also. And bread might be funny. I kind of like cheese. So I'm going to go with that. Let's go with one of those ones. Oh, the Hollow Knight mask? That would be fun, actually. I like that idea. Cheese. I do want to crochet hornet. Ice cream cone. What are the other ones? Old shoe. Love that. Honestly, I'm kind of torn out what to do here. And then test tube. These are all really good suggestions. Okay. And don't let me crocheting this discourage you from also making one for the challenge, by the way. Feel free to make the exact same thing that I make, or make your own version of it. No worries. Just because someone's made it already doesn't mean you can't also submit it. We're voting not only based on creativity in your idea, but also the photo. How good the photo is really important. And how good your stitches are. So how good you are at crocheting is also very important. So those are like the 3 criteria that I'm looking at when we're choosing our crochet. Don't discourage that from adding something though. Now I'm going to choose that one because I just think that's such a fun idea. Okay. All right, let's see what happens there. All right. We are adding eyes now to this little fella, and we want 6mm eyes. We're low on 6mm eyes. Actually, I want that one, and I want this one. Okay. Now, where do we want these eyes? We had those ones middle, like, what if, I'm going to try to do these ones on the outside more. So it's looking outwards. It might be a little bit more clear if we used white yarn, but we can try with just the orange and see how it goes. I actually think it'll look really hermit crabby if we do this. Like that. And then we do another one over here. Should be right there. This. Yeah, that actually kind of does look nice. You know, it looks more like bug-eyed. Looks more hermit crabby. Yeah, you guys really did come up with like the best ideas for shells. Please, someone make these shells for our challenge. I really, really want to see some of these in the Club Crochet Challenge. All right, there's our little eyes. Looking good. Next up, we need our little whiskers. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing as we did before. We're going to stuff it, but we're also going to add our... We'll add more magnets in this one too. Might as well. Someone better make a watermelon shell. I think you better make a watermelon shell. That's what I think. Be the change you want to see in the world, watermelon. Thank you, Vivam. Thank you so much. If you like what's going on here, you should like down below. We're looking to try to get to enough likes to unlock another giveaway next live stream. All right, so we're going to add little magnets in this one, too. Some little tiny magnets. Toss those in there. Get these little bits and bops out of the way. Where can you purchase this pattern? Good news, Vivam. You don't have to purchase it. It's for free. It's available at clubcrochet.com, or you can find it on our YouTube channel right now. It just came out this morning, and actually I'd love it if you go check out the pattern right now on our YouTube channel. And you can, if you can, leave it playing, watch it, leave it playing in the background, like the video. It's a great video. I'm really proud of it. And the more views it gets on day one, the better. There we go. We're just going to pull that nice and tight to close it up. Just like that. And then we're going to go back in, up to the other side for a second whisker. Okay, so now we got our two whiskers out there, but we need to knot them. Do not. Do two. Watermelon pizza? Why not? Okay, it's a long whisker. This guy's got a long whisker. Nice. One, two. Look at those long whiskers. I kind of love them though. Look at that, he sits on my finger. Whoop. No, he doesn't. But he does sit on this. Look at that. It's magnetic. Oh, he's like legit attached. Whoop. Oh, there you go. Never mind. All right, what shell did you choose for our second crab here? Oh, that's what I voted for too. Ice cream cone. I love that. All right, next up, we need to vote on our first. What should we name our first crab? Okay. Hold on, I need to get those name suggestions back. We got, oh gosh, they're all such good names. Okay, hold on. Okay, there's one. Okay, there's two. Okay, and then we got one more. There we go. Name our first crab. This is our coffee crab back here. So the name suggestions that we have are caffeina, latte, crabbuccino, or cribbles. Go ahead and name our caffeinated crab in the chat. Or sorry, using the poll. And I'm gonna vote for that one. Oh my gosh. Okay. We need more likes. That's what Kaylin says. And I agree. Because if this video gets enough likes, we're looking for 100 likes. If we can get to 100 likes today, we will unlock a live stream next, or I mean a giveaway next live stream. So go ahead and vote now. What did we vote for our poll again? Oh yeah, an ice cream cone. I love it. Okay, now I need to think about how I'm going to do this ice cream cone really quick. I think that the best way to do it, I think I'm going to draw this real quick. So we need to start from the top. So we went up, do, so ice cream cone as normal. You know, we'll start pretty small. I think we'll start with 4 and then move up to 12. Just slowly increasing. And the edge will be like that. And then we'll have, I want to do like drippy. So maybe we just do like a drippy edge. And then I'll close it in. And then I might do like a hash. Like that kind of thing. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. I think that'll work. I was gonna do like more of like a bigger part for the ice cream, but I actually don't think we need to do that. Because it's gonna be drippy anyhow, so we're gonna use just this beige yarn to get started. And we're gonna start pretty easy. I think we're just going to increase it up really slowly up to 12. But we do need to increase it up like naturally too, so it's increasing on both sides. So we're going to start with 4. Close that in. So I'll just say this out loud how I'm making this, by the way. So I'm single crocheting 4 into the magic loop. And then I'm going to do, just in case anybody rewatches this later and wants to make this also. Then I'm going to do a single crochet in the first stitch and then an increase into the second stitch. And then we're going to repeat that again. 1 single crochet and then an increase over here. I don't think I can do the waffle stitch like that. I mean, I just don't know it good enough. All right, and then we've got, I think I'll just do, how tall do we want it? Like that tall probably? Like pretty tall, right? Or, you know what, maybe not that tall. If I go up to 8, and then up to 10, and then up to 12, it'll only be that tall, which is way too short. So we need to go slower. All right, so we're going to go 6. We're going to do, after increasing up to 6, we're going to just do 1 round of just 6. So 1 that's just single crocheting in each stitch. Hello, Lily. Thanks for joining. All right. There's 6. Nice. Yeah, I like that. And then we're going to increase it up. I'm just going to cut this yarn because I don't need it and it's getting in our way. Stuff that up a little bit. Then we're going to increase it up to 8. So we're going to do 2 and then an increase. 1, 2, and then increase. And then we're going to repeat that again. So 2 and then an increase. 1, 2, and then another increase right here. Okay. So that gets us up to 8 stitches around. What is that? Just a little doodad. All right. Now another round of just single crochets. Aziz, welcome. Look at me, look at me. I'm looking at you. Hi, Aziz. Welcome to the chat. What's this competition you're talking about? Check it out. Go to clubcrochet.com/challenge. There should be a link in the description of this video as well, Watermelon. But if you go to your browser and go to clubcrochet.com/challenge, it should come up. All right, so there's 8. Looking good. Don't forget to like this video down below. We're looking for 100 likes. I don't know if we're going to make it, but we can try. Okay. And then we're going to go up to from 8 to 10. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3 stitches, 3 single crochets, and then 1 increase. 4 and 5. And then repeat that again. 1, 2, 3, and then another increase right here. 4 and 5. Okay, so that brings us up to 10 stitches around. Now we want to just do a round of single crochets, so just one round of just all single crochets. Four, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we want to increase up to 6 stitches or to 12 stitches around. So we're going to do 4 single crochets, then an increase repeated twice. Hello, Ramana. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then another increase. How are you today? And then we're going to repeat that again. 4 single crochets and then an increase. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then an increase. 1 and 2, and that should bring us up to 12, which is, I think, going to be the stitch count that we're about at. Maybe we should go up to 15. Well, regardless, I'm going to do one round of all single crochets. So let's see how that looks after we do that. One round, all singles. 5 and 6. And then another round of that. All right, so that's 12 single crochets. All right, so there is our ice cream cone on the head. I actually do think that maybe is tall enough already. What do we think? Should I go bigger? I can go bigger. I do fear that it won't fit on their head right. You know what? Let's live our life dangerously. We're going to increase up to 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochets, and then an increase. 1 and 2. And then we're going to repeat that again. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then our increase. Okay. Now what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to do another round of single crochets, but I think I'm going to do it only in the front loops. So that way, just like our top there, hold on, I'm thinking. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do one round of single crochets only working in the front loop, so the loop closest to you. So do one round of all single crochets in the front loops only. 76. Well, we still got a bit more likes then. Make sure to like this video if you haven't already. And we're going up to, or we're just doing a round of single crochets all the way around, working only in those front loops. And this is going to create the little edge. And then I think I'm going to change to white after this. Oh, how am I going to do that? Yeah, okay, I got an idea. Or should I do a different color ice cream? No, we'll do white. Keep it simple. I'm going to do a slip stitch into that last one. Right there. We're going to cut the yarn and hide this end in. Okay. One. And down. That. Nice. Beautiful. Okay. And we'll go ahead and just stuff this tail end back into our piece. Okay. Next up. Ooh, Leafy Girl. Hey, Leafy Girl. How are you? You're crocheting a tortoise right now. Fun. Looks like he's got a little dunce cap on. Okay, so now I think what I want to do is... I think we want to do our drippy border, but I also want to decrease it while I'm doing it. So it'll be like drippy, so that over its face it'll be drippy, but it'll also simultaneously decrease down. That's what I'm going to try to do. We're going to find out how this works. We have 14 stitches to work with. I want to get down to at least 10, which means we want to decrease 4 times. How do we decrease 4 times relatively evenly here? Let's do some math. Math me. So if we got 14 stitches around, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have 14 stitches around, and we want to bring that down to just 10. So we'll go, those two will be even, those two will be a decrease. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'll work. And then 1 decrease, and then 1, 2 decrease, and then 1 decrease. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. That makes sense. Does that make sense to you? Makes sense to me. Hey, what did we vote for the name of our last crab, by the way? Crabbuccino! Welcome, Crabbuccino, to our new home. Looks so cute, Crabbuccino. All right, now I need name suggestions for our ice cream cone. So, ice cream crab names. Go. Give me name suggestions for our ice cream cone. And let's continue on here. Oh, yes. So that's right. So I want to do those decreases, right? But instead of doing just single crochets, I want to do little mini picots and little like goos, basically. See you later, Leafy Girl. Thanks for joining. If you got a good name suggestion, go for it. All right. So we want to do... We want to go... So I got 14 to work with. So we'll do 1 as normal. And it was 1, 2, and then decrease, and then 1 decrease. Yeah, so 1 there, and then we're going to do a little slime. So 1, 2, we're going to do a mini picot. Okay, so it was, by the way, I pulled a loop through the unused front loops only from whatever the round ahead of this was. I can't remember what the name was. So we pulled a loop through, did a chain, single crocheted into that chain, and then did a mini picot. And then we're going to do a single crochet into the next stitch here. Like that. And then we're going to do so that's 1, 2, and then we're going to do a sharp decrease. So we're just going to basically slip stitch 2 together like that. And then I'm going to do another mini picot. Actually, I'm going to do basically a leg. Chain 3, skip the first, And then working in the back loops only, we're going to slip stitch 2. So there's 1 and 2 like that. Then we're going to single crochet 1 to the next. Like that. And then we're going to decrease 1. Like that. Okay. I think this is going to look good. Then we want to... What do we want to do after that? We want to decrease 1, single crochet 2 after that. So I'll do 1 single crochet here. Okay, and then we're going to do... I just want to see how this is going to go on the head. So it's going to go on the head like this. I kind of want to avoid doing any more drips on... I guess I could do a little drip right there. Yeah, okay, we'll do 1 little drip here. So we're going to do a mini picot. Okay, I'm going to read off all this after I finish it, by the way. And then after the mini picot, we're going to do a single crochet. And then we're going to do a decrease. And then we're going to do a single crochet here. And then we're going to do a long drip. So chain 2, 3, chain 3. Skip the first and then slip stitch into the back loops of the next 2. 1 and 2. And then we're going to do 1 more decrease. There we go. And then we're going to slip stitch to the first one that we made right there. All right, let me see what we got here. First off, let me see if this will even connect to the head well. It does pretty good, actually. Yeah, that's not bad. And then we're going to fold that over. Okay, so for people, anybody that wanted to make this at a later point, it is pull a loop through the first unused back loop only from round whatever. Let's see, round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From round 10. Then you want to chain 1, single crochet into the same loop that you pulled through. And then you want to do a mini picot. And then a single crochet into the next stitch. Then a decrease, a sharp decrease. Basically slip stitch 2 together. Then a long drip, which is going to be chain 3, skip the first chain and slip stitch 2. And then we're going to do a single crochet, then a sharp decrease, then a single crochet, then a mini picot, then a single crochet and a sharp decrease, then another single crochet, then another long drip, aka chain 3, skip the first, slip stitch 2 down, and then a decrease after that. Finish up by slip stitching into the first stitch that you made, cutting the yarn and pulling through. Then we're going to take this tail end, go around the mini picot right there, and just hide this end in to a few stitches, as far in as we can. Okay, that should be good. I'm just going to pull it tight enough so that it kind of mimics those stitches a little bit. And then I'm just going to stuff this in. We don't need to cut it. And we want to add a little bit more stuffing. Oh man, I've been missing all the good names. Hold on, I got to write those down because they are all good. Okay, so we're just going to fill it with a little bit of stuffing, not too much. And then I'm going to fold our edge back down. Should help it close in a little bit too. Should be nice. Nice. Oh my gosh, that totally worked. Look at that. And we got little drips dripping out. And then we could just put this onto our crab's head like this. See, I made that middle drip right there so it goes right over the head and around the eyes. Hey, that totally worked. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that totally worked. How cool. I love it when a plan comes together. And then I might do like some hashing, you know? Like I was thinking of doing like with this, like 1 and then 2. I actually could just like swirl it all the way up. But honestly, it kind of works just as is, too. Yeah, I think it kind of works as is. Well, let me pinch this crab claw in a little bit. Okay, now we need to choose a name for this crab, who is so cute. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna help choose some name. It does kind of look like white hair. It kind of looks like he's got a little like wig on or something, which also would be hilarious. A wig, like a lawyer crab. Okay, name suggestion. Name our ice cream crab. Okay, so I love these name suggestions. Hold on. Hold on. I'm just gonna choose half of the name. I'm just gonna choose Pookie as instead of Pookie Pie, because I do like the name Pookie. Oh my gosh, there's so many good names. Hold on. Conehead. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. I think I got all the name suggestions there. Yes. Okay. All right. Name suggestion for our crab. We need a vote. This is for our little ice cream cone crab. We have Dribble, Pookie, Drips, or Chills. That is the name suggestions for this crab. Go ahead and vote now in the chat. I do love him. Look at that. He looks great. Doesn't taste like ice cream. Tastes like yarn. Let's get that. Close that one in. Oh, it looks so good. Looks so good. All right, so just for reference again, this is Crabbuccino, our crab from the beginning. We're voting on our other crab there, but Crabbuccino is so cute. Oh, I love Crabbuccino, and he's got his little coffee cup. Here, you want to drink some? Great. Oh, I love him. And can he connect? You betcha. Love that. Love that. Get his claw up. Claws up. So freaking adorable. All right. Put him right there. And back to our other ice cream cone crab, whose name is being chosen. Ooh, it's a close vote. I love a close vote. Okay. Oh, I love him. I'm giving you just a little bit longer to vote on our crab. Look at that. 2 pieces. Oh, it's so cute. And then like the other one, we can connect it in on a magnet. Beautiful. Beautiful. What a beautiful boy. Okay. There we go. I'm going to put this one right here. I'll put this one right here. Here, let's zoom in a little bit too. Because I can. That's great. That's great. Here, let's look at our other crabs there. Oh, it's so good. Okay, this was our last crab for today. I definitely will be back to do more crab live streams soon. So don't you worry too much about that. I guarantee you I'll be back with more live streams. With more crab live streams specifically. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, what did we name it? Name suggestion. Yep, that's what I voted for too. Drips. This is now Drips. Oh my gosh, Drips, you're so cute. We got Crabbuccino and Drips. Are you kidding me? Look at these cuties. I love them. Okay. Now the last thing I wanted to do today, Mr. Crab, you need to sit up. Thank you. No napping. Then last thing I wanted to do today, well, first off, I want to say thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it, chat. This has been a really fun live stream, and I guarantee you we'll be back doing this again very soon. If you like this, please like down below. We're still aiming for 100 likes before our next live stream, and the likes after the live stream ends will still count. So if you are watching this after it's already been casted, don't worry, your likes will still go into will still be counted. There we go. Nice. And let's see what else. This new pattern is out now. Check it out at clubcrochet.com/hermit. Please check that video out right after this live stream if you can. If you're in the stream, go straight over to that new video and let it play. Just let it play. That'd be cool. Also give it a like. The last thing I wanted to show you is what Ree just said. I want to show you a pattern that I've been working on. Crab Cream would have been a good name. Yeah. Thank you for all being a really cool chat, and shout out to our moderators. Big thank you to Zoe and Cooper. Thank you for helping us out today, guys. Always wonderful to have you here, obviously. All right, so the last thing I want to show you is a new few patterns that I've been working on. So I think I might have shown you this before. This is going to be a new bonus pattern for this season. So this is not technically a new pattern for the season, even though it works with the new kit. The reason is because it uses all of one of the colors, and I didn't want to like say this was like use all the color if you can. So this is an alternative pattern, is what I call them. They're bonus patterns that are coming out during the season, but aren't like, you don't have to make them with your kit. You can make them instead of making other things with your kit. So the one I've been working on right now, and I'm working on a lot of alterations to this, but you've seen this one, I think, a sea lion. It's so cute. It's so cute, and it's all made with no sewing at all. It's all made in one piece with no sewing. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. But check this out. It gets crazier. Okay, so sea lion is done. If you remember, we also have a seal, which is this little fella was our seal. So you can kind of see it almost as like a baby seal and a mama seal was kind of like the idea that I had going on. But then I was like, you know what? I think this would be really easy to convert into a walrus. Now this there's not brown in this kit, so you can't make this with our Amigurumi kit. But look at how cute this walrus is. Oh, it's so cute. So I'm working on this pattern. I'm about to send it over to Cooper to have Cooper help me turn it into a PDF. He's been helping out with patterns, so shout out Coop. Thank you so much for your help. So soon, not yet, but this will be out eventually, in like a few weeks, I think. So yeah, keep a lookout for that, coming out soonish. Thank you guys so much for joining. Oh, and then hold on, I do have one other version of it. Hold on. Put them right there. Sit up. Crab, you need to learn how to sit. Sit. Drips. Good boy. All right, let me show you one more version of it because I'm really proud of it. Last night I was like, oh my gosh, it'd be so easy to turn it into an elephant seal. Look at the elephant seal version. It looks so funny with his little nose. Still made with no sewing though. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, well that was the little preview I wanted to show you. Thank you guys again for watching. Really appreciate you being here. Please make sure to like and subscribe down below. And who is the winner? The winner of what? We weren't doing a giveaway today. We didn't get a giveaway because we didn't get enough likes. But if this video gets to enough likes, we'll do a giveaway next one. Okay. I know that walrus is so cute, right? All right, everybody. Thanks again for watching. Please go check out the hermit crab pattern. Pasta la pizza. Happy hooking. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh my gosh. Also, stop. You hang up first. Oh my gosh. Stop. You're making me blush. Oh my gosh. You hang up first. No, you hang up first. No, you hang up first. No, you hang up first. You want me to hang up first? I ain't gonna hang up. You hang up first. No. No, you hang up first. Alright, fine. I'm gonna hang up then. No, I'm just kidding. I ain't hanging up. You hang up first. Bye.